Hi everyone. I just spent a couple hours in the car driving up to Oscoda, which is about 3 hours north of my home near Detroit. And I do a lot of thinking while I'm driving. I don't know, you guys probably do too. And I was just thinking about my journey of Oscoda. It started 22 years ago with a friend of mine who lives in Oscoda. And I would go visit her, and then, oh gosh, probably 15 years ago, I got laid off from the job I was working, and she invited me to come up to stay with her for the summer in Oscoda. And I met a bunch of wonderful people and a bunch of friends. And several years ago, 3 or 4 now, one of those friends reached out to me and said, "Allison, I know your market is primarily in the Metro Detroit area, but would you mind helping my mom? She has a house here in Oscoda. I've been to it many times. It's beautiful." And it was on the old Air Force Base, Wurtsmouth Air Force Base. And she had been trying to sell the home for 2 years and had no luck. It was not on the water, but it was a gorgeous ranch that backed up to state land that you could walk a path to this gorgeous beach called Three Pipes that's on the Oscoda River, and a great hangout spot and a stop for people that are canoeing and kayaking on the river. And nobody could sell the place. And I just remember talking to my business manager at the time, and she said to me, "Hi, Mr. Shiner." She said to me, "No one's been able to sell this place, and they're not super interested because it's not on the water. And a lot of the properties up here on Lake Huron or Cedar Lake or Van Etten Lake." And she couldn't get the house to sell after a couple of years. So I met with her mom and decided to take on trying to sell the property for her, because she really needed to sell it. She had already moved, and it was time. It had been a couple of years and nobody could help her. So I even paid for my photographer to drive all the way up to Oscoda, take a bunch of gorgeous photos, and I was able to sell it within, I think it was like 6 weeks. So it went from 2 years to 6 weeks. And in the process of selling that, because I'm licensed for the entire state, I met some wonderful people. They weren't interested in that property, but asked if I could help them with another one up here in Oscoda. So I ended up helping them, and they've become really great friends. And I've helped them buy and sell several properties up here in Oscoda, which has then kind of led to a whole business up here of people that I'm helping to buy and sell their properties. And I just feel really lucky that I get to go to this gorgeous place, Oscoda, and really serve people. And the majority of the homes that I've sold have not been on the water, and we've had great success. And I don't know, I was just driving and thinking about my journey here with Oscoda, starting off as coming up visiting as a friend, and then meeting people, and then decade later helping their parents sell their property up here when no one could sell it and it was not in a hot market, and then meeting more friends and helping them sell a bunch of properties up here, and now really serving the community in the way of real estate, and being able to enjoy the beautiful area. If you've not been to Oscoda, it's absolutely gorgeous. It has a ton to offer, and I don't know, I was just reflecting while I was doing my 3-hour drive here. It goes by so quickly and just gives me the opportunity to really think about things. So I hope y'all are having a great night, and just wanted to share that.